Yo, man, I might just come at y'all with a particular theory that I've always tried to research, and now that I have the information to try to put out those results, now I will. I want to talk about the anatomy of relationship between man and woman. Now, we all have all heard a lot of stereotypes about men and the reason why women are going on different phenomena from interracial relationship to now the new homosexuality gay movement, and why women keep claiming that they are fed up with man's doggish ways, or there's no good man, or men can't do this and men can't do that. But what people don't actually know is women, not men, were the first players on earth. And this takes you all the way back to the Bible times. And Adam and Eve, the story of Eve is best reference of this phenomenon. See, women, and still today, just like during those biblical times, women always wanted the advantage. They never wanted to be second. They never wanted to be equal. They always wanted that advantage. And that is the number one role of a player, is to have an advantage by playing games instead of telling the truth. Now, when our Heavenly Father told the man and his helper, the woman, to not eat of the tree of the forbidden fruit, Eve, saying that there was an authority position. First, there was our Heavenly Father. Then there was Adam. Even though they were equal as helpers, she still seen Adam as a stronger gene of her, since the woman was made from the man. So Eve seemed to even the playground, or make wayside, by doing the deal with the serpent, who encouraged her to eat from the tree of forbidden fruit, because she would gain wisdom. And notice that he said she will be just as like our Heavenly Father, who our Creator. That's what the serpent promised her if she would eat of this tree. And this was the main objective and the main motive of Eve sinning against our Creator. Once she ate that apple, not the apple, because the people always stereotypically, it's got to be an apple. It was the forbidden fruit. Once she took a bite of the forbidden fruit, her eyes was wide open, and she knew that she was in trouble, and she knew that she didn't want all the blame and all the wrath to come down on her. So she tricked Adam into eating the forbidden fruit with her, so they could share the equality. But our Heavenly Father knew better. He knew that the people had sinned and they had been tricked by the serpent. But also, he cursed the serpent. He cursed Eve with childbearing pains. And, let me reference and repeat, and to be loyal to her husband. And to be under, instead of equal, to be under. So all of you black feminists out there, all of you feminists out there that's saying that I can do anything better than man, no you can't. It's not natural. It's only natural for you to honor your husband. Honor your husband. Honor your man. Honor your husband. And Adam, man, was cursed with the field, the work of the field, to work all the entire life just to have something. And that has been happening. And some have tried to delete that type of result by stealing, murdering, and taking other things that was not theirs. But the point is, women were the first player, because Eve tried to play the Creator and tried to do a deal with the serpent while trying to gain wisdom to be better than the Creator. And this is stuff is what's going on today, which causes many divorces, because some of our women, they don't want to be equal, or they don't want to play their roles. But I'm not gonna say I'm not a misogynist. But the point is about it, I love all black women, but the point is about it is, don't let white supremacy trick you into believing that this is what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to talk to your guy, and you're supposed to be in equal positions. That's not how it is. It was like that before, before the first woman named Eve sinned. That's the curse. For you to look up to your husband and you to honor and love him and to put his best interest before your own. But a lot of women don't want to play it. This is the reason why so many women are single from all different types of races. But we have let the white race, who never ever believed in the Bible, they only seen the Bible as an opportunity to manipulate and trick others into giving them their resources and allow others to stay at the bottom while they continue to climb up the ladder. They use the Bible for their own best interests. Evidenced by Leonardo da Vinci painting Christ white. When in the Bible it clearly states Christ was not white, Christ was black. And a lot of y'all that say Christ was Middle Eastern, no, the Hebrews came out of Egypt. So the Hebrews were stationed in Africa at first. The Hebrews came out of Egypt, so Christ's lineage from those people were dark-skinned people. So before the Jews moved to the Promised Land in the 40s after World War II, it was black folks there. And in the Bible, it talks about the Hebrews being exiled because of their sinful ways and them wanting to be like other nations instead of being an example of a perfect nation. They didn't want to be there. And that's kind of clearly what's going on with black people today. We in modern day Egypt, and we surrounded by water. People like Bill Cosby, Stacey Dash, Raven-Symoné keep calling this their country and where they were born and trying to rationalize why they should diss Africa or black people from other countries and encouraging others to love this and try to work it out here. But the point is about it is the only reason why we are here is because we basically surround, we in a prison, man, and we on a plantation. But this time we can't leave. We surrounded by water. We so scattered. We hate each other. So, you know what I mean? We against each other, and we got to come together, men and women. I made this video not to bash black women, but to stop listening to white women and other women and these color-struck black men. It's a lot of self-hatred going on in our community, and there's color-struck black women too. But black women and black men, we got to get together. Let me state, when you read the Willie Lynch Code and you see how they put the light slaves against the dark slaves and the dark slaves against the light slaves, that's only one thing they did. They also put the black man versus the black woman and the black woman versus the black man. So this is the reason why I'm trying to make this video for black men and black women. It's to come together, man. Alright? Come together. If you love our Creator and you love reading the Bible, you can go back and you can reference this stuff and you can see that we need to come together because something is standing in our way. And you know what that is? That's white men and white women. Whenever it's black people having a conflict with other black people and it's never resolved, it's either a white man or a white woman standing in front, or it's money. And on most money is white folks. All money. If you look at your green dollar, you're going to see white men on it. So that chops that up to being, you know what I'm saying, once again, white folks in the middle of it. Just like the beef with Africa. Some African Americans don't get along with Africans. What's the root of it? White folk. Who in the middle? White folk.